Welcome to Chapter 3, Lesson 3. This lesson is going to go over two-digit dividends. The vocabulary for this lesson involves 4 words, and the first is dividend. That is a number that is being divided. So if we circle dividend here, in our example, you see that dividend in 36 divided by 3, 36 would be our dividend because it is going to be divided into groups of 3. Our divisor is the number that divides the dividend. So 3 is the divisor in this example because we are dividing 36 into groups of 3. The quotient is the result of a division problem, which is a fancy way of saying the answer. And remainder is the number that is left after one whole number is divided by a number. Now, a couple of you might have trouble remembering the steps to division. So as we get started here, if you need to use this acronym to help you remember the steps, go for it. This is a great way to help you stay on track. We can use the saying dad, mother, sister, brother, rover. Now each of these words, the first letter in each word stands for a step in the division process. So dad stands for divide, mother stands for multiply, sister stands for subtract, brother means bring down, and rover means repeat. So you're going to divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, repeat. Those are the same steps that you'll use to solve every division problem. Let's go ahead and put that to use. In example 1, it says that Ellie donates his toys to 5 different charities. He has a total of 75 toys to donate. Ellie donates the same number of toys to each charity. How many toys does each charity receive? So the first thing we need to do is to underline our key numbers here. So we have 5 different charities and 75 toys. We're going to let T represent the number of toys in each charity. So T is our variable and the number of toys is our unknown. So to solve this problem, we are going to do 75 toys divided by 5 different charities, and T is going to give us the number of toys that each charity is going to receive once Ellie donates them. Step 1 in a division problem, we're going to divide the tens. So we set this up, 75 is our dividend and 5 is our divisor. So we have 75 divided by 5. So to go back to step 1, we divide the tens place first. So 7 divided by 5. 5 goes into 7 one time. So we'll write our 1 above the 7. And then we subtract 5 because 5 times 1 is 5. And we're left with 2. Then we bring down our 5. So now we need to know how many times does 5 go into 25. It goes in there 5 times. Well, 5 times 5 is 25, so that's where we write minus 25, and we are left with 0. Now if you need to, I have step-by-step directions over here on the side that you can go through a little bit slower at your own pace, or you can always pause and rewind the video to help you. Flipping over to page 4. Example 2 says that Caleb is putting his baseball cards in an album. He has 57 cards and can put 4 cards on each page. How many full pages will Caleb have? Will there be any cards left? So we are going to find 57 divided by 4. We know that because our key numbers are 57 cards and 4 cards on each page. So once again, we have step-by-step directions to help you follow. If you need to pause the video after each step, you go ahead and do that. So we set up our problem, 57 divided by 4. Step 1 is divide the tens. 5 divided by 4, it goes in there one time, so we multiply 4 times 1. Then we have 5 minus 4 because that's what 4 times 1 equals, and we are left with 1. Well, 4 does not go into 1, so we need to bring down our 7. Step 4, we need to divide the ones now. So we have 17 divided by 4. We know that 4 times 4 is 16, so we're going to do 17 minus 16. Subtract that, and that gives us a remainder of a 1. All right, a remainder of 1 there. So to solve this problem, there will be 14 full pages and 1 card left over. Now in 6th grade, you're going to have to start writing these as mixed numbers. So just to introduce you to that, to write a remainder as a mixed number, we have 14 would be our whole number. We will use 1 as our numerator, so 1 would go on top of our fraction, so we have 1 left over out of, and we have 4 that go on a full page, so we have 1 out of 4 on that last page. That's something you'll do in 6th grade, but if you want to get in a good habit of writing it that way now, that would be a good goal. Alrighty, we have a couple of guided practice problems to do together. We have 65 divided by 5. 5 goes into 6 one time, so we subtract 5. 6 minus 5 is 1, and we bring down our 5. 5 goes into 15 3 times. If we do 5 times 3, we get 15, so 15 minus 15 is 0. So our final answer for that one is 13. Guided practice number 2. We have 45 divided by 3. 3 goes into 4 one time, so 4 minus 3 is 1. We bring down our 5. We know that 3 times 5 is 15, and 15 minus 15 is 0. So the answer to this problem is 15. Alrighty, on page 5 of your packet, for independent practice, this will be your assignment, and we'll check these tomorrow in class. I would like you to do problems 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Go ahead, rewatch the video if you need to. Pause it if you get to a section that seems difficult. Go ahead and do your best on these example problems, and we will check them tomorrow in class.